Hello, everyone. Happy Saturday and welcome to this week's live stream, which, time check, I actually dialed into this, you know what I mean, at 6 o'clock on time. It doesn't happen often. When it does, it's worth cheering for. So, actually, for once, I feel like, yeah, I'm prepared. I'm on time. Got my trusty cup of tea. And yeah, because we missed last week's live stream because I was traveling. So, it's so nice to be back with you guys. I've been looking forward to this for the past couple of days because things have been super manic and busy since I got back. So, I've been looking forward to just sitting down and chatting with you guys like good old times. And yeah, thank you so much for being with me today. So, let's get things straight. Before I delve straight on in and start rabbiting, because I've got some new skincare I want to show you. I've got so many questions we want to go through. Before we do all of that, let's very quickly do the housekeeping. For those of you that are new to the channel, welcome. These live streams happen every single week, usually on a Saturday, in fact almost exclusively on a Saturday, 6 p.m. UK time, which is 7 p.m. European time, which is 1 p.m. East Coast time, 10 a.m. West Coast time, and 5 a.m. if you're watching from Australia or New Zealand. I know there's different time zones as this, but that time-ish. And I always give an extra special hi to anyone that is watching live from Australia or New Zealand, because that is dedication. Big thank you to Tom, as always, who's the sheriff in town. I can't do these live streams without Tom. We saw that when Tom wasn't able to make a live stream 2 weeks ago. We saw what that was. We saw how that worked. We need Tom in our lives. So a big thank you to Tom, as always, for giving up his time to be the moderator, the sheriff in town on this live stream. It is very much appreciated. Now, for these live streams, you can ask anything you want. You just only ask your question once. I know on other YouTubers' live streams, you have to ask the question like 20 times to actually get an answer. Sometimes you have to pay in order to get an answer. Not here. Not here. We're too classy for all of that here. I'm Mad About Skin. I answer the questions in the order in which they come in. So that way, I just think it's the fairest way possible. And you only have to answer the question once. Ask the question once, and I'll get around to it as soon as I can. All we ask for in return is a gentle caress of that like button. If you want to know where that is, if you minimize the chat, you'll see the like button. And now when you click that like button, give it a caress, it does, you now get these little fireworks that YouTube has decided to do. Don't know why YouTube changed that, but it's quite nice to see. Anyway, let's kick things off. Before I delve into some of the new skincare, just a bit of an update, let's delve straight into some of the hellos. So we've got Tom, we've got Annika, Hells, Seashines, Amy, Marley, great to see you all. We've got Suzanne, Jan, we've got Danny, Labrexa, Scott, wonderful to have you all. We've got Jan, Veronica, Rita, Amy, wonderful to have you all here. Sweet Tea, we've got No Name, love that name. We've got Rebecca, Cynthia, Maru, wonderful to have you, and Fristenberg and Tanya, lovely to see you guys too. So yeah, for the past week, I was in Rome doing a little sightseeing, a bit of I say like a vacation, a holiday, just a bit of a wait time. It was really good, really fun. I did a lot of walking. My 4 feet. I did a lot of walking. I think the peak was 26,000 steps one day. That's a lot. Didn't know I had it in me. I didn't. If you just see me, when I got back to the hotel room and I collapsed. But it was really good fun. And had a great time. Did obviously do a little shopping with some European pharmacy skincare that we can't get here in the UK. So I know that, you can get different products in different countries. Here in the UK, we might be in like the continent of Europe, but often brands which stock in the European Union, like the French pharmacy brands and things like that, you can get some of the products here, but not all of them, sometimes more expensive. So of course, I spent 90% of my time in Rome in pharmacies looking at skincare. I know, I'm sad. But I did find a couple of things that I really like. So first and foremost, this is the Codley, I think that's it. This is the Venosource Hydra Mask. Do you remember on TikTok about a year ago, the green version of this, which was their detox mask, went viral? It was just a clay mask, but everyone was slapping it on the skin like it was the best thing ever, and people saying it eliminates your pores and it's all wonderful. It was okay. It was average. It was fine. This is really nice. So this is like a hydrating mask. What's it got in it? I've used it a couple of times. Really good. Because the air conditioning it had in the hotel was extreme and like zapped every last bit of moisture out of the skin. So I tried this and it is really good. So they say to wash off after 10 minutes, apply it to the skin, wash off after 10 minutes. One day my skin was so dry I slept in it, woke up, softest skin I'd ever had. So I think you can sleep in it. So this has got grape, fruit water, not grapefruit, grapefruit water. You've got loads of hydrators, you've got squalane, you've got jojoba oil, you've got loads of great oils, you've got some calming, soothing ingredients. Yeah, it's just a really, really nice product, and it smells divine. If you like a little fragrance in your skincare, this, oh, it's classy. It smells bougie. It's like, yeah, it's really, really good. I paid €25 for this, and you don't need a lot. I've got very oily skin, so I don't need that much. Like that on my hand is the perfect amount. It's not too sticky or tacky either. I would totally recommend this. If you like the idea of Caudalie, which used to be a really old-fashioned brand, like it had a bad reputation here in the UK and in most of Europe for being a bit old-fashioned. It's everyone's grandmother's favourite skincare brand. Not that that's a bad thing, but nobody under the age of 60 would have reached for it. Then they did a rebrand, and now everyone wants to get their hands on it, and they're really good products. So this I would recommend. Also, if you can get your hands on this, you can get Caudalie across the world. It's not just Europe. This was my saviour. So this is a brand called SVR, which is a French brand. I love their toner. It's also really good. This is the Extreme Creme Pied Feet. Anyway, this is a foot cream. This has a 50% concentration of urea, which is my favourite skincare ingredient. If your feet have taken a bit of a battering because you've done a lot of walking, or you want to get sandal summer ready, this is amazing. So it's designed to like get rid of, like it says to like get rid of stubborn hard skin, which wasn't my problem. I just thought my feet needed a bit of TLC because of all the walking. So I got this, put this on. It's also got a tiny amount of salicylic acid to just exfoliate everything down. Put some of this on. It actually goes on. I won't put it on my hand because it is best just on the feet. It goes on as a really, really nice light gel. It's really, really lightweight. Then you slip a sock over it, put your shoe on, get walking throughout the day, and within like 3 days, softest skin I've ever had. Like, ever had. I paid €8 for this. This is amazing. They do a 50%, which is like the extreme, that highest percentage. They do a 40%, they do a 30%, and a 20%. I would probably go for something in the region of like the 30. The 20% is fine for the body. Anything more than that, I probably wouldn't. But for the feet, this one, really, really good. And to also, my holy grail while I was there was this. This isn't French Farmers. This is a UK brand, the Q&A Marine Hyaluronate. I go on about this all the time. But I took this with me, knowing that there'd be a lot of air conditioning, and my skin definitely doesn't like the AC. So I was putting this on. It's really good. This stuff is like £8, and I slathered it on. So good. I applied it multiple times a day. Just kept all that dehydration in check, which you guys know this is one of my favourites, but I also took that with me. So yeah, if you want my like two French pharmacy recommendations, although I was in Italy, these two French brands are really, really good, and I would recommend them. Right, let's crack on with all that out of the way. And then of course I came back and had 1,000,001 orders to pack, which is amazing. Nice problem to have, but did all of that a couple of days ago and into today. So yeah, it's been a little bit of a busy one. So it's nice to just sit down and chat with you guys. So Annika, great to see you, my love. Hell says we missed you last time, Tom. We did. We all missed Tom last time. And looking forward to our get together. Thank you so much, Hells. We love you. Tom says, who else is hoping this will be the last live stream before we hit 100k subscribers? Do I think it is? So we're 700 short. So yeah, it depends. I don't want to predict anything because I think you jinx it if you predict it. But we're 700 subscribers away from 100,000, which is honestly like mind-blowing, like totally mind-blowing. And it's increasing every single day. So yeah, the current rate of growth, by next week, we will probably be around we will probably be somewhere in the region of 100,000 subscribers, which are there or thereabouts, which is amazing. It would be perfect if that clock ticked over during the live stream. We won't be able to engineer it like that. We're not that lucky, don't we? But that would be quite cool. So yeah, we'll see. And just thank you to everyone that is subscribed. I never thought we'd get here. In fact, yeah, I remember we did our 65,000 subscriber live stream about 7 months ago. And now, obviously, we're cracking 100,000. It's like a dream come true. So thank you all so much. Sea Shines, yeah, I'm so sorry for your loss, my love. And my heart goes out to you. I'm going to send you so much love. And we're here to provide a little light, a little light break, whatever we can do. But and I know from the other comments, everyone's sending their love. And I just want to send it personally from me. We love you and sending you so much love. Amy says, better be warming up for the Macarena. Don't want to pull a hammy. The old hamstring's fine, Amy. I'm an old pro when it comes to the Macarena. Don't worry. If you don't know what we're on about, that was a couple of live streams ago. Marley says, excited for today's live, almost 100k. I know. Thank you so much, Marley, and thanks for joining. I see, Tom says, Tom hasn't kept busy, so Tom's new puppy is very much going to become a professional Olympian at the Zoomies. Round and round and round, and I think she is giving Tom definitely a run for his money. He'll be exhausted after all. I'm exhausted just hearing about it. She's doing the laps of the lounge as we speak, I believe. So sending lots and lots of love, Tom, to you and to Lola. Olympic champion in the Zoomies. Suzanne says, we're all doing great. You can't can we say we're kicking? You can. You absolutely can, Suzanne. Says, how are you? And you all love. Sending you so much love, Suzanne. We love you. I haven't got my ball of fluff here today because he's with my mum. I'm not sure that mum's actually going to give me custody back of Lorne. So for those of you that are new, my little puppy, it's called Lorne, he's a little dachshund. He's actually coming up for 2 now, which is terrible. Not quite 2, like a year and a half. My mum was looking after him while I was away, and I'm going to go pick him up tomorrow, which I'm very excited about. I feel like I've lost my partner in crime. He was always glued to my side, so I feel like I've lost my partner in crime. However, my mum has been sending me pictures throughout the holiday of him, and there isn't a single picture where he's not breaking a rule. He's on the bed, he's cuddled up on the sofa. My mother is obsessed with the dog, as are my niece and nephew, and the whole fact. I'm not sure I'm getting the dog back. I think I'm going to go there and they're going to have moved or something and taken him with them. It's up for debate whether I'm going to be allowed to take the dog back. No, I'm going to go pick him up tomorrow, and he always does the usual thing. We have to meet outside because my little Lorne, he is, when he gets very excited, we do a little excitement and that has to happen outside, I think. You know, my mum's carpet, she won't be thrilled. So we meet him outside, and he always, like, when I turn the corner to come around the house, I can always hear him, like, just being a jerk in the garden. To the corner, and then I shout at him, and then he barks because he's surprised. He's like, who's this? Oh, and then he gets really excited. Then we have the excitement then he's all over me and glued to me. So yeah, very much looking forward to that tomorrow. Lebrex said, great to see you, my love. Let's see, Tom says, yeah, I can only imagine that you're really kicking about now. That's very happy. I'm happy to hear that, Suzanne. Honestly, so thrilled. It makes it very real, though, doesn't it? It makes it very real. Scott, great to see you, my love. Great to see you. Jan says, hello, everyone. Hope you had a lovely holiday, Rob. I did, Jan. I had a lovely holiday. It was just what I needed. It was so nice to just get away. I saw some lovely sights in Rome. I mean, I love Italy in general. Rome was really lovely, and yeah, it was really nice. Although, funny thing, I was at the Roman Forum, which was like their marketplace, come Senate, come like the civilian life of ancient Rome. So looking around the forum and all the ruins and the beautiful architecture and stuff, and I met a couple of subscribers that came up and were like, and we just started chatting, and I was like, yeah, what's your YouTube channel, and can we talk? I was like, yeah, and it was really nice. I was like, oh, that's quite nice. In the middle of ancient Rome, talking about YouTube and modern technology. It felt very weird in juxtaposition, but in the loveliest possible way. So yeah, that was that was really nice. Veronica, great to see you, my love. Amy says, what's your take on the Native shampoo and conditioner line? Is this Native as in the brand that does the deodorant? Because I tried the deodorant and I like the deodorant, but I got a wrong scent. They do different scents, and I think they mix it up depending on the season. So I got the Native deodorant. I think they reached out to me and said, can we like send you some of our deodorant if you like it, whatever. So I said, yeah, sure. And they sent it out, and they sent me, I think it was like Cherry Bakewell and Fresh Linen. The Fresh Linen one was really nice. Cherry Bakewell, I'm not sure that I wanted the old underarm area to be smelling of Cherry Bakewell all day long. Not sure I was really into that. That was a bit disconcerting, but it did smell like Cherry Bakewell. I haven't tried the shampoo and conditioner line, though I'm really fussy with shampoo and conditioner. I tend to stick to the same one all the time and don't really change. Switch my skincare up all the time. Don't switch shampoo and conditioner. I don't know why. Rita, great to see you, my love. Hope all is amazing with you. Annika said, hi, Rob. Did you enjoy Rome? I did. I ate so much cheese. So for those of you who've been with the channel for some time now, I am completely, always have been, allergic to dairy cow. If it comes from a cow, it's a no. But I'm okay with sheep. It's different like enzymes and components within it, and I'm okay with sheep. And a lot of the Italian cheeses are like pecorino, are sheep milk, which is fine. So quite difficult to get here in the UK, particularly in dishes. Normally it's all like cows, but like based thing. So I went a bit mad. and yeah, I might need to do like 1,000,001 sit-ups, and I'm going to the gym tomorrow. I was supposed to be going to the gym today, but I'm going to the gym tomorrow. So we've got work to do. But I did, Annika. Thank you so much for asking. So that's it. Jan, I keep saying Jan said, howdy folks. Sending you lots and lots of love. Jan says, be right back. Looking for Panta. Panta, what's Panta? Have I missed something? What is Panta? Help. Help. Let's see. Where are we at? Oh, I've done that thing where I lose, where pants. Oh, Jan says, get pants. Yes. We expect you to be fully dressed when attending the live streams, Jan. I mean, to be fair, actually, pants are optional because you know what? During the whole lockdown thing, how many Zoom calls, be honest people, how many Zoom calls or Teams meetings did we go on where we were fully dressed here, but we had pajama bottoms on, or just boxers, or whatever on underneath? Is that just me? I hope that's not just me and everyone reads me to filth. The number of times I was like dressed to the nines, waist up, the rest was like a cat crap. So the one thing that the whole pandemonium has taught us is pants are optional. No name, great to see you, my love. Sweet tea, hope all is amazing with you in Florida. Amy says, Rob on time. Shocked face, shocked face. I know, Amy. Reel in. One and only time, you know. Feels good to be on time, though. Tanya, great to see you, my love. Suzanne says, so happy to have you back. Thank you, Suzanne. Hope you had a great trip. What was your favourite bit about the travels? Ooh, favourite bit. It's really hard to decide. So I loved the mausoleum in Rome to Victor Emmanuel, who was like the monarch that unified Italy back in 1870 something or other. Don't read me to filth, I forgot the date wrong. But it was beautiful. I mean, it was marble on marble on marble, and it was the most ostentatious thing I've ever seen in my life, but in the best possible way. And I was like, yeah, if I was going to build a monument to myself, that's kind of what I'd be going for. It was amazing, and yeah, it was really, really beautiful. I also really, really enjoyed the gelato. They actually do like, I obviously, to go back to the previous comment, can't do cow's nuts. I can't really do ice cream, but they actually had some really good like almond milk ice creams that they kind of made into their traditional gelato and tasted really good. Had a really nice banana flavoured one. That was amazing as well. Highlights of the travel. Fristenberg says, hi everyone. I'm at my parents because I'm going to play the orchestra my mum plays in tomorrow. Oh, that's amazing. Good luck with the orchestra. I hope it goes well, my love. And yeah, keep us posted. Keep us all posted. Mary says, hello, lovely Rob. Hello, my love. Can I use rosehip oil twice a day, morning and night? You can. You can use it as often as you want. When I use it on an evening just because I like it to sink in overnight, and I think sometimes it doesn't pair well on a morning if you want to put any makeup or concealer on top of it. If you do what works for you. Rosehip oil you can use as often as you like. Tom says, Rob, ask anything you want. Didn't you see how that went 2 weeks ago? Oh gosh, do you remember the live stream 2 weeks ago? Tom wasn't there. We needed him there because the comments that came in, people were talking about all sorts. Also, do you remember like every bizarre question in the world came in? Tom, where were you? Banan sending lots of love to Bahrain. Diana says, good morning, happy Saturday. Happy Saturday, Diana. We love you. Rebecca says, what do you think of the Giraline? Is it Argiline? Do you mean the Giraline serum? Love it. I've used it for years. So good. I now use the Indeed Labs Synoxin, which I think is slightly better in terms of the results, but I love the ordinary Giraline so much. Cynthia says, hi Sunshine, 10:04 a.m. California time. Sending you lots of love all the way to California. Jan says, back, pants quiet. And I'm sure that Jan, you look fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. Sweet Tea says, anyone have a hamster question for Rob? Wait, no. That was 2 weeks ago. Do we remember hamster? We remember the whole hamster thing. And then my mum told me, funny story, so we had 2 weeks ago, we had the hamster. What was it? Question that someone asked, why won't the hamster stop biting my face? I think stop putting your face near the hamster. But anyway, there was that question. I was like, oh, really? And then my mum rang me about 10 minutes after the live stream finished and said, to arrange when I was dropping the dog off. And they said, oh, by the way, we've got a hamster. I was like, was that you? Was that you, mother? I think my mother might be a secret troll. Leaving her hamster questions. Krista says, hi all, cold here, but the daffodils are coming out. I know, Krista. We've got some snowdrops are out here. The daffodils, not quite yet, but I love the daffodils. Victoria, sending you lots and lots of love to LA. Stephanie says, happy Saturday. Oh, sorry, I've got a cat hair. Stephanie said, happy Saturday, listening as I unpack my new place. Ooh, Stephanie, I hope the move went well, and I hope you absolutely love our new place. Jan says, my vitamin C question, what is 3-O-ethylated ascorbic acid? Is it a derivative? This is up for debate. So I'm sure there will be a scientist out there that will give a definitive answer as to yes or no, whether it's active form or it's derivative. So I would treat it as an active form of vitamin C, not a derivative. That might not be the scientific answer, so don't read me to filth if it isn't. If there's any scientists that want to give something, basically what they do is they attach like an ethyl molecule to it, stabilizes it. So vitamin C, ascorbic acid, oxidizes really, really quickly. If you mix with its structure a little bit, create ethylated ascorbic acid, it just stabilizes it. And then when it goes into the skin, the ethylated bit breaks off and you get the ascorbic acid. That is a very simplified, possibly scientifically butchered explanation. Because in the skin it kind of transforms into ascorbic acid, which is vitamin C in its active form. Some people say that's a derivative because that's how some other derivatives work. Other people say it's pure form. It just, once it gets into the skin, it does its thing. I treat it in terms of the way it works as a pure form vitamin C. It tends to work relatively quickly. It's a great option if you're not using your vitamin C's quickly and you're worried about them oxidizing. I would treat it as a pure form ascorbic acid rather than a derivative, if that makes sense. But I think the jury is out. It's kind of half and half. It's a hard one to answer, but I personally would treat it as pure form vitamin C. But Anne says, what do you think about the Says Derma products? Oh, I actually have one on order. I haven't ever tried anything from them. I have one of their products on order and I'm interested to try it. So I would love to know what your thoughts are, if you've tried anything from the brand, and let me know what you think. But yeah, there will be a little bit of review, or I'll feature it within a video. So yeah, I'm going to take a big sip at my tea and then we're going to come on to answering some more questions. Oh, it tastes so good. So, before we get into more questions, got a couple of updates. So, the cleanser, people asking about the Mad About Skin cleanser restock, that is round the corner, hopefully in the next couple of weeks. Very excited for that, so can't wait to actually finally have that back in stock and actually have it back in my skincare collection because I don't have it either. And the retinol oil, which is the next product to launch, is coming within the next month. Watch this space. Very, very excited. I'm so excited for that. Cannot wait. And there was something else I was going to update on and I can't remember. No, I was going to say thank you so much for the love and support on our Valentine's Day, like free lip balm, pucker up for Valentine's Day offer. Ridiculously successful in terms of the number of orders we got. Like, I have been so busy in the best possible way. Zero complaints. Best possible way. And yeah, it's just thank you so much for supporting that. And people love a free lip balm, which is great. Who doesn't love a free bit? Who doesn't love a free gift with purchase? So that's definitely something we'll look to do again in the future. And yeah, thank you so much for the support on that. I say, Sweet Tea says, we're talking about hamsters. I'm going to get so confused with hamsters. I think we talk more about hamsters than we do about skincare on average. Fristenberg said, if it's sad spending all the time looking for skincare, we're all sad here. I know, I just love going into when I go to different countries, the first thing I do is go into their drugstore or pharmacy and look at the products. I'm such a nerd. I love looking around it. So actually, I would find the Italian pharmacies. I don't know if anyone from Italy, I know we've got Irene here who's from Italy. I found the Italian pharmacies beautifully clean, like spotlessly clean, stunning, beautiful layout. Everything was really well lit, gorgeous. However, the staff don't like you browsing. I don't know whether I just had the look of a shoplifter about me. Maybe I did. Maybe I was giving off shoplifting vibes. But you go in and I just wanted to browse. I was always going to buy. Like, I can never not buy. So I was always going to buy. But, like, reading the ingredients, looking at the products, thinking about things, and then choosing what I want to buy. And the whole time, someone was kind of stood over my shoulder, kind of looking like I was about to just slip it in my bag and do a runner. I wasn't. So either... and that happened in like 3 or 4 of the Italian pharmacies. So either they are really strict on no browsing, just buying, or I have the look of a thief about me. I don't know. Who can say? If any Italians wish to enlighten us on that, that'd be great. But their pharmacies, so well stocked. So many great products and beautifully clean, like beautifully clean. Marley says, hi Rob, for the Survival 30, how many pumps would you need to get the full protection? So this is the reason why I don't use the Survival with the SPF built in. Very convenient, but you actually need so much of the product to get the SPF 30. It can be a little tricky. So you probably need about 6 to 8 pumps, which for the price point of the product isn't going to work. So I would personally buy the Survival Zero and then put your own sunscreen on top of it. That's how I do it. If you're going to use the Survival 30, I would probably use about 6 to 8 pumps, and that will give you roughly the SPF 30 protection. I hope that helps anyway. But that's the main reason I moved away from using the ones with SPF in and stuck to the ones that just plain antioxidant and then put my own SPF on top of it. Solvi, great to see you, my love. Hope all is amazing with you. Tom says, for Marley, forget Survival. You should try the Mad About Skin antioxidant cream. Just saying, cheaper. It's actually, it's packed full. Both of the products are amazing. Both packed full of antioxidants. The Mad About Skin one is cheaper, and I think a little bit more hydrating. Just gonna say that. Sweet Tea says, staying out of the sunshine, hoping for some rain. Let's get springing. I agree. When I was in Rome, it was like 10 degrees warmer than it is here in the UK. I'm ready for spring to spring. That, you know what I mean. Edwin, what's your opinion on men's skincare lab series? I'm not a big fan of men's skincare because I think, just generally speaking, men's skincare sells less well. Like male branded skincare sells less well. They shift fewer volumes than female skin or standard skincare. And so they have to charge more because obviously you haven't got those economies of scale by having huge volume shifted. So men's skincare is always more expensive, and it's the exact same thing, just with a different fragrance in. So I would just say, forget men's skincare and just get yourself skincare. Don't fixate on what works for your gender, fixate on what works on your skin type. However, there are two examples of good men's skincare that I would actually say women also try it. Lab Series works really well. Really good selection of skincare, and I would recommend it for women, men, everyone. It's just a good skincare line. The scents, some of them have scents in that are quite what you traditionally refer to as a masculine scent, though I think again scent all comes down to personal preference. So if you like a bit more of an earthy, rich scent to your skincare, Lab Series you'll love. Some of it's fragrance free as well, it's not all scented. And I also love Bulldog. Their shaving stuff really good, like really good. Definitely would recommend. But generally stay away from like gendered skincare, because I think, you know, if you're a woman, you could have 5 different skin types. If you're a man, you could have 5 different skin types. I don't know why you would pick the gender rather than the skin type. Does that make sense? Irene, great to see you, my love. Great to see you. C-Chain says, thanks, Rob, and the whole Mad About Skin family. No, C-Chain, we are here for you, my love. We are here for you. And if we can just make anything just a tiny little bit better, we are absolutely here for you. Suzanne says, Rob, I actually ended up writing down my question in the end. Oh, go for it. Ask your questions. I haven't missed it. I worry that I've missed it now. Wait, no, I don't think I've missed it. It's coming. Let's see. Irene says, what do you think about Bo Moon skincare? I think it's Korean brand. I think it is a Korean skincare brand. I haven't tried it at all. I will do. I haven't tried it yet, but I have been tempted. I quite like their packaging. I think the products look quite good. I need to do a little bit more investigating. Would you like to see a review of it? You guys know I always rewatch these live streams back, and I make a list of everything that I promised in them. So yeah, I will definitely have a look and see if there's anything I want to order. Maybe factor it into a review. We can talk a bit more about it in the future. But yeah, definitely open to that if that's something that you guys would like to see. So, Jan said, cats are just very politely reminding me it's their feeding time. You believe the polite bit? You don't have cats, I'm guessing. Oh, 5 o'clock. I was woken up from my nap. Yes, I had an afternoon nap. Woken up from my nap by Leo, my cat, just meowing right in my ear because it was dinner time. I don't know how they tell the time, but they know to the minute when it's their dinner time. Ridiculous. Yes, Jan, there is no politeness with cats. What they want, they get. End of. You learn that quite quickly with cats, don't you? It's like, when they're ready, the world is ready. That's it. I'm going to take a big sip of my tea. If you haven't already, if you could reach down and give this video a big thumbs up and a like. I'm just going to check the internet connection, make sure we've got a good internet. I think we have. I'm just going to check the strength of it, make sure we're all good. Yeah, if you haven't already, if you could gently press that like button. The only reason we ask that is the more likes the video gets, the more widely YouTube pushes it out on replay. So all those people that couldn't be with us in person right now, and they're missing out, trust me, and we'll be able to see us on replay. And what's not to love about that? I'm going to take a big sip of this tea. So good. So good. So Sweet Tea says, Long was just a tiny little thing a few days ago. Has it really been that long? I know, year and a half. Ridiculous. Got him December. So he was born in August. So in August it'll be 2 years. He'll be 2 years old. So he's like, what, a year and a half now? I don't know where time flies. My mum has decided his hair goes very long, and he's a grot bag. He goes in all the dirt, he goes in all the mud, all the leaves. It's like, if it's muddy, he's in it. And my mum was like, oh, his fur was getting matted, so my mum was like, oh, I'll trim him. My mum's a hairdresser. She's not a dog groomer, she's a hairdresser. So maybe there's lost in translation, but she did say to me, like, do you mind if I trim his fur? I was like, yes, and then she went quiet. So I had no idea what he's going to look like when I see him tomorrow. No idea. Sabine says, coming today with a product recommendation question. Ultras 0.5 hyaluronic acid or V-Green 730. I would say V-Green. I love both. Both are good. Both are good. I would probably just go V-Green. The only reason I'm saying V-Green is I'm loving everything from them at the moment. I love everything Ultrist, but I also love the hyaluronic acid one can break you out ever so slightly. The V-Green one never does. So I would go V-Green. I hope that's nice, but they're both my favourites, so it's hard to choose, but I would probably go V-Green. Amy says, Rob, check on all Lon's markings, make sure it's really him that he's been returned to you. Oh, Amy, you'll know. He's a one of a kind. You'll know. I mean, what my mother's done to his hair, I do not know. But I'll know it's him. Regin Bogan, I hope I pronounced that right, says, hi Rob, sending love from Germany. Sending you lots and lots of love all the way to Germany. Solvik says, I love Rome. Only been there twice, but we're planning on bringing the kids summer of 24. So good. It is so lovely. I always recommend, I've been a couple of times, I would always say go sort of now-ish time, because in summer it gets so warm. I went once in summer and it was so warm, but if you like the warm, actually it's really nice. If you want like hot, it gets so hot in summer, it's quite great. And sitting out there in the coffee shops and so good. Mind you, I was out there, I was saying, we were looking around some museums, and I thought, you know what, my feet are aching, seen a lot of museums. I just said, I'm gonna go get a coffee. Join me when you can, right? Get a coffee. So wandered over to this coffee shop, sat down. Turned into a dry martini, didn't it? That lunchtime dry martini. I was determined. I was just going to have coffee, warm myself up, and then, ooh, dry martini with olives. Yeah. So that happened. TNH, great to see you, my love. Natalie says, just joined. I usually miss the live chats, but I'm cocooning at home today and dropped by seeing like the perfect thing to do. Cheers, everyone. Natalie, cheers, my love, and thank you for joining. I know you watch a lot of videos where he's chatting on the comments, so it's wonderful to see you in the live streams. Thank you for joining. Suzanne says, my skin has turned completely dry the past couple of months. I need to ask about Cicaplast again. Okay, Suzanne, right. Forget Cicaplast. Cicaplast is over. We're done with Cicaplast. The new formulation, not good. Get the Aven Sickle I can't remember the name of it. Let me just, I'm going to try and multitask now and Google this. The Aven Sickle Fate Repair Cream. Let me just find this is the boot. This is a link to it in Boots, which obviously I know you probably can't get Boots in your particular country, but you'll be able to see what the product is and find it locally. Let me just drop that in. This is me multitasking, can you believe it? Like, never happened before, probably won't happen again. Oh wait, no, I've messed it up. No, done. There. That's a link to the Aven Sickle Fate, which I think is an exact dupe for the original Cicaplast Balm before the reformulation. So good. Slightly cheaper as well. So I would go for that if you can get it. Obviously the link is in Boots, which you probably can't get, but you might be able to find it. You might be able to find it where you are, hopefully. And Tom says, how's the snowstorm in Ottawa? Yeah, anyone that's in Canada or the north of the US, sending you lots of warm vibes, because it's freezing by all accounts. Absolutely freezing. So Tom still has to send me winter pictures, though. I demand snow pictures. So I understand that La Roche-Posay changed the recipe with the Cicaplast Balm, but they also changed the Cicaplast hand cream. Yes, they've changed the whole thing. The whole thing now has it got, I'm going to say, like cornstarch in it or something to mattify it down. I don't like it. I really don't like it. But that Aven one, if you can get it, is a really great like-for-like dupe for the original. Irene says, "Oh yes, you're on holiday. You must go to Lake Maggiore. That sounds beautiful. North of Italy. I do love the north of Italy. People who live in Milan go there during the weekend. You live between there and Como. Well, Irene, I'll come and visit. I'll pop over and come and visit. Thank you, Irene, and thanks for the recommendation. I love Italy, so I can never have enough. Never go back often enough." Eloise says, "My neighbours lost their sausage dog to their parents, although she still visits my cats and rabbits tease her over the wall." This does happen. This does happen. Frisbee says, "Hey, yeah, no, I did. She used to be, wait, there, no, it's cat. Natalie, wait, no, wait. I've lost where I am. Suzanne says, Jan is too smug about his fuzzy. I can't read that. Suzanne. I need to read things before I read them out loud. This is what I've learned. I love you, Suzanne. Rogue says, Rob, would you say your Mad About Skin moisturizer is more heavy duty? I love it. I love it for the post-adapalene evening nourishment, but I find it's a bit heavy for my morning and doesn't absorb into my super oily skin. I always say with moisturizers, it's about what works for your skin type. So I have super oily skin, and I find a tiny amount of the Mad About Skin moisturizer on a morning is fine. I use a little bit more on an evening where, like I said, I'm using adapalene or using retinol and I need that. So it is, I would say it's mid to heavy duty. It's on the heavier duty side than the lighter side. I think it works really well for dry skin, combination dry skin. It does work for oily skin in that it doesn't break you out. Well, it doesn't break me out anyway. But yes, I would say if it's working for you in the evening, but you need something more lightweight in the morning, use it in the evening, get something more lightweight in the morning. I've done that before. For us oily skin folk out there, it is always going to be trial and error. If something feels too heavy on a morning, switch it up for something more lightweight. Maybe just get a super moisturizing sunscreen and use that instead. That's absolutely fine. If it works in the evening, keep using it in the evening. That's kind of what I do, and I will probably stop using the Mad About Skin moisturizer in the morning during summer, where it probably will be a little bit too heavy for my super oily skin. I'll keep using it in the evening, and then I'll switch to something super lightweight for the morning. Kind of just depends. Whilst I created the product, and obviously it's my little baby, I am not going to be the sort of person that says, only use my products. That's all that ever exists. You have to use them, because you don't. You need to use what works for you. And if you find in the evening it's better than the morning, go for it. I hope that answers the question anyway. Sana says, what to use for hyperpigmentation? Azelaic acid, tranexamic acid together. That has been a transformative duo when it comes to my post-acne hyperpigmentation. Love them. Boston says, I've been using adapalene with good results for anti-aging. I've been thinking about switching to retinaldehyde. Is retinal stronger than adapalene? It's different. Retinol is also great for acne. So a lot of people use adapalene because it's great for fighting acne and breakouts. So is retinol. It's also antimicrobial. So you'll get very similar results in terms of acne. And yeah, I think I probably do get better anti-aging results from retinol than I did from adapalene, but it's different. The two are very interchangeable, especially if you go for a high potency retinaldehyde, something like the Geek and Gorgeous A Game 10. See, Krista says, my son will be in Korea in a few weeks. Suggestions for skincare for my dry and redness prone skin. Ooh. Can you drop that, Krista? Drop that comment in the main comment section. And after this, I'll go look through my Korean skincare stash and I will tell you exactly what will work for dry, redness prone skin. I've got some really good recommendations. I just can't do it justice when I'm talking. I'll leave it all. Drop that in the main comment section and I will tell you some of my favourites. BB Sales said, hi, Mad About Skin friends. Got some clogged pores from Bondi Sands SPF. Now I'm using it on my arms. Sending you lots and lots of love, BB Sale. And yeah, I do find the Bondi Sands clogs me up as well. It's fine a couple of times. If I use it like repeatedly, it just starts to clog me out. And Tom says, forget Bondi Sands, Mad About Skin moisturizer. I'm sure people are going to think I'm paying Tom for this sort of... I'm paying Tom to be like our PR agent. But love you, Tom. Right. Solvik says we're at 45 likes. We're now at 69, so I'm almost up to date with ish. So I'm going to take a big sip of my tea, and then we're going to get on with more comments. If you haven't already, minimize that chat, hop over to that like button, give it a gentle caress. Have you subscribed yet as well? We are so close to 100,000 subscribers. 721 away to be precise. So if you haven't already, if you could subscribe, trust me, it'll be the best decision you ever make, because with that subscription, you're not just a number. You get weekly, we get daily uploads, we do weekly live streams, answer as many comments as possible, and we'd love to have you as part of the family. Now I'm going to take a big sip of this tea, and then we're going to continue. So good. I'm actually dashing at 7 o'clock, 20 minutes time. I'm actually dashing to do a quick change. I'm going to the theatre tonight. I know. Got cheap tickets to the theatre. Fabulous. And it's going to be such a cultured evening, and cannot wait. We went 3 years where nothing was open, and now everything's open. I want to do it all. Amy says, Rob's mum is the hamster troll. When I see her tomorrow, I'm gonna say, Mother, stop trolling. Angela, is glycerin better than hyaluronic acid? Yes. A couple of reasons. It's better tolerated on most people's skin, less likely to irritate. It's better humectant in my view, and it also helps with the penetration of the rest of your skincare in a way that hyaluronic acid doesn't. You can use both in the same skincare routine and get great results, but if I had to choose between the two, glycerin all the time. Heidi says, love your channel. Have you tried the Puka Pure and Care serums, Danish brand? I have not, Heidi, but I will try. Like I say, I always watch these live streams back and make a list of things I promised. I will check them out straight after this. Nancy says, have you ever tried Evergloss kojic acid? So strong onion smell. Kojic acid can smell a bit oniony in a very high concentration. I haven't tried that one, but that smell is pretty standard with a high potency kojic acid. Yeah. Possibly. Tom says, Rob, does your mum watch the live streams? We would love to hear from her. I don't think she does. No, I don't think she does. Me and my mum differ massively when it comes to skincare. We should do, I'm going on a cruise with her later this year. I might get her to film go through her skincare stash. Not so we could judge, because I never think you should judge other people's skincare routine. Use what works for you. But we can kind of swap products and see what if I remember right, Mum loves a bit of Clinique. I'm not a big fan of Clinique, but again, if it works for her, go for it. But I do actually give quite a lot of stuff. Creature of habit. My mum's creature of habit when it comes to skincare. She uses the same thing all the time, even though I give her loads of stuff. Still uses the same stuff. I'm trying to think what she liked from the stuff I given. I can't remember, but we can do that. So when we go on our cruise later in the year, if you want a duet, let me know. Tyler says, what's your favourite body sunscreen? Garnier Hydro 24 Protect. Love it. £5 for 200ml. So good. Cindy, what's her favourite K-beauty product? The Retinal Eye Serum by Beauty of Joseon. Hands down. Love that. Solvik says the snowdrops and crocuses are blooming here. I love this time of the year. This is my favourite time of the year by far. So Sana says, is it okay to use Vaseline after using salicylic acid serum? You can, but it does tend to lock everything in. So sometimes it can increase the potency of the salicylic acid. So just be careful. Make sure it's not irritating the skin. But yeah, it is absolutely fine. Sweet Tea says, can you all imagine the embarrassing Rob as a youngster stories we get from his mum? Oh, she's got some good ones. I get on incredibly well with my mum, and I'm sure that she won't throw me under the bus and read me to filth. She absolutely would. Tom says, any other Mad About Skin product updates you can share? I feel that you're asking that, Tom, because you are reminding me gently of something that I've told you and I need to tell people and I can't remember. Tom, is there any Mad About Skin updates that you would like to share? I can't remember. What am I supposed to share? We've done the Retinal update. We've done the cleanser restock. Let me know. Tom, I've forgotten something. Let me know. Eloise says, are you going to be competitive with Geek and Gorgeous Retinal? I guess by the video that you're not sure how they'll make it so cheap. So, good question. I never want to create a product that already exists. What is the point? I mean, I could copy-ish the formulation of the Geek and Gorgeous A-Game 10, put my own name on it and done. But why would I do that? A, I don't think that's particularly ethical. B, why would you guys shop a product that you could already get somewhere else? It's pointless. And I just think it's lazy to create something that already exists. So actually, I've gone with a Retinal oil, which can either be used on its own if you've got dry skin or added to your moisturizer. The way it's we've used it in a suspension, which makes for an even distribution of the retinol, so it's best. So you can absolutely mix it into your moisturizer and apply it to the skin, or apply it direct. It's up to you. And I went with that because I think that's something different that isn't actually available on the market, and I think could add great, also wonderful to put on the body. It's going to be a super flexible product. So and it is also going to be competitive with the Geek and Gorgeous price point. Yes, it is going to. It is. It's. Yeah, we haven't quite agreed the pricing yet, but it's going to be in the Geek and Gorgeous ballpark, there or thereabouts. Absolutely. We're just going to wait for the final formulation pricing. But yeah, it's going to be roughly. And I've learned that you can absolutely do it inexpensively. Retinol, you can formulate inexpensively. You just have to make sure that you put the effort into stabilizing the formulation and making sure it's all good. Frisbee says, what would be the next dream product to create? I am going to share this. My dream product is a dupe for the Hylamide Sub-Q Skin. I always said that I wouldn't seek to create a product that already existed because I think that's cheating and I'm not a fan of that. However, if one of my favourite products gets taken from me unfairly, like the Hylamide Sub-Q Skin, there's nothing wrong with recreating it and making it better. So yeah, the thing that we're working on at the moment is a multi-peptide serum that is going to rival and be better than the Hylamide Sub-Q Skin for the same rough price point. None of that expensive bougie pricing. Oh no, we're going to do this on affordable. It was my dream product and it's finally coming to fruition. Teenagers, yeah, in Italy they treat pharmacies like pharmacy. Only you ask for something and they advise rather than shop with skincare, at least the small ones. Yeah, this is I mean, they all had skincare. I was shopping around, but I think they were very much like, I'm sure they thought I was shoplifting. Kate says, hi Rob. I'm new to your channel. I'm just wondering how you got into skincare. You're so knowledgeable. Oh, thank you. I got into skincare because my skin was really bad. I don't like to say my skin was really bad. My skin wasn't bad. I had acne. And nothing seemed to work. I tried so hard to I tried everything, nothing worked. And so I kind of did some research and realised most of the things I was putting on my skin was making it worse. And then through trial and error, I just got hooked on skincare, what worked, got on top of my adult acne, felt great about it. Then the pandemic hit and I was like, ooh, I've always wanted to do a YouTube channel, never knew what I would do it in. I thought, what's my passion? Skincare, and that's kind of how it started. It's quite an organic process. Never in my wildest dreams did I think we'd be approaching 100,000 subscribers and we'd have this community and yeah, like, no. I never thought it would happen, ever, and it makes me so, so happy. So thank you. Teenagers, for more Boots vibes, we have Parapharmacia. I need to look out for that. Next time I go to Italy, I need to look out for that. Sandra, great to see you, my love. Regan Bogan, hope I pronounced that right, said, I used tretinoin for 3 months without purging. 3 weeks ago, I switched to different, and within 3 days, my acne exploded. Can this be purging? Yes, it can. You don't always purge with every product. Some people feel like you should... Different people have different purging experiences with different ingredients. What causes a purge in one person might not cause a purge in another person and vice versa. So yeah, no, this could absolutely be the case. Adapalene does increase cell turnover, definitely can trigger a purge. Keep going with it. If you're still purging after the 8-week period, then you might need to look into it a bit more. But yeah, perfectly normal. Perfect normal. Cynthia says, I want to try the Snoxin too. I'm almost out of the ordinary with Trixel and Azuraline. I have super sensitive skin. Is there anything you consider sensitivity ingredients? Not particularly. I would just say that different people are sensitive to different things. So I'd say if you've got sensitive skin, be careful with it. Patch test thoroughly before you use it. But you should be okay. There's nothing in there that screams triggering for sensitivity in general. But like I say, it's difficult because different people are sensitive to different things. But in general, I think it should be okay. Should be okay. And if you do try it, let us know what results you get. Suzanne said, I had to cut my skincare routine down even further because of the sensitivity and dryness. So sad now. Just marine hyaluronics, APAD, liquid gold, and Mad About Skin Moisturizer, SPF. Yes. As long as you haven't cut me out of your life, Suzanne, that's fine. And actually, that's still a really good quality skincare routine. Liquid gold, love that. APAD, amazing. Marine hyaluronics. Oh, that brand Mad About Skin. Don't know who created it. It's flawless. Flawless. Jan said, on the bright side, I keep getting more of Suzanne's skincare that she can't use right now. You know, Jan, every cloud has that silver lining. But Suzanne, you'll be back in no time at all. You will be back on that skincare plan. And we cannot wait to welcome you back with all of what I'm sure will be an amazing stash when you get there. Eloise says, I don't understand gender skincare. Personally, I use male antiperspirates as they work and smell better. Yeah, I think it's kind of a weird thing because it's matched to something that doesn't determine the benefits of your skincare. Like, broadly speaking, there are some elements to it, but your skin type is much more important to the skincare outcomes than your gender. So I find it's very weird. I do find it a little bit weird. Sweet Tea says, I like spicy scents, although summer I'm very coconut oriented. Same. I like a really earthy winter scent. Love a bit of coconut. A little bit Malibu and Coke on the beach. Summer vibes, yes. DA says, Italian here. It isn't only pharmacies. I went with a couple of English friends to my hometown and they found the shopping experience a bit intimidated with people following them around. I'm glad to know it wasn't just me then. It's just a general Italian thing. That's fine. And the staff were lovely when I had questions. So they were there to help and they were really lovely. But yes. Let's see. See what said. Harper's says, I'm late. Well, better late than never, my love. We're wonderful to have you sit here. Says, Rob, do I cleanse, tone, then vitamin C, or does vitamin C go on right after the cleanser? I would say cleanse, vitamin C, wait a couple of minutes, then tone. That's how I do it. It's up to you, like how you want to do it. That's how I would personally do it. That's how I would do it. TNH says, but that's a good question. You can do it both ways around, but I find that cleanse, vitamin C, tone, because that toner will help rebalance the skin's pH, particularly if it's pure form vitamin C. That's kind of my preferred way of doing it. TNH says, I find Sickle-Fate impossible to spread over serum, toner, anything a bit wet. Yeah, I think it works. You're right, TNH. It works much better on dry skin. That is a good point. Jan says, thanks, Rob. Turns out our local pharmacy should have it at €15 for 100ml. Let me know what you think. I think follow TNH's advice. I think on dry skin, let everything dry, then put it on top. But it is such... And you can put a thick layer on before you go to bed, and you'll wake up and the skin will be so soft. So good. Let me know what you think. Corey says, freezing. Well, warm up soon, my love. Warm up. Suzanne says, Rob, you're amazing. Thank you, Suzanne. Thank you so much for the multitasking recommendations. Event will be next line. I just hope it works as well for you. I was really impressed. Really impressed. Claire said, just got the Hyram Q10 serum in home bargains for $1.99. Have you tried this particular product? Okay. This is great. Loads of the Selfless by Hyram products are like £1 in home bargains. So if you're in the UK or Ireland and you can get home bargains, go there. You'll love it. You'll absolutely love it. That's my least favourite of his products because it doesn't actually contain Q10. I think it's misleading. Other people might really enjoy it. So how it works is they use a peptide, which over time, a study showed naturally increases the amount of coenzyme Q10 produced by the body. So they're saying in the long term of using it, you'll have more coenzyme Q10 in your life, but it doesn't have Q10 in it. And I think, judging by the title, coenzyme Q10 serum, you would expect it to contain Q10. Maybe that's just me. So I think it's a bit misleading. So it's my least favourite of his products. But for $1.99, I probably would use it. And you know what? It's quite hydrating and it's quite calming and soothing. So it's definitely a good serum. I just think it's a bit misleading. But for $1.99, if you're going to home bargains, buy it. It's actually really good for that price point. Katerina says, hi Rob, greetings from Estonia. Yesterday I had microneedling for my crow's feet and I monster red and puffy. What should I do to speed up the healing? I think when you've had microneedling, do nothing. I find it heals best when just left to its own devices. A little bit of barrier repair, like, a nice moisturizer. And then I would leave it because I think you'll get the best results in the long term from it by that. That was just I haven't had microneedling personally, but I know people that have had it say it's best to just leave it be. And Switty says, hi Rob, will your 100,000 subscriber get a prize? I was your 12,000 sub. Yay, me and you. That's amazing. Yes, but I don't know how I'd verify the 100,000 because I'll see. Watch this space. Reagan Boger says, mixed panthenol comfort cream is the exact copy for the La Roche-Posay Cicaplast balm formulation. Oh, so mixer panthenol comfort cream. I'm going to make a note of that and I'm going to try that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Scott says, I've been sleeping mask obsessed this winter. I love a good sleeping mask. The Pucang Calming Moisture Balm and the Costco Rice Sleeping Mask have been my favourite. What is this Costco Rice Sleeping Mask? I've got a Costco near me. I need to try this out. I'm going to go to Costco tomorrow. So it's the Costco Rice Sleeping Mask. No, Scott, I'm not going to give you any recommendations. I'm taking your recommendations. I'm going to Costco tomorrow and I'm going to try that rice sleeping mask. I love rice. I love a sleeping mask. I love Costco prices. So yeah, I'll try that. I slept in this Claude Lee one and I really liked it, though it does say for 10 minutes, though I slept in it. What's my favourite? What would be my favourite? When I do a sleeping mask, I tend to apply a couple of drops of rosehip seed oil into my moisturiser and kind of use that as a bit of a sleeping mask. I know it's not exactly the same thing, but on my oily skin, it kind of acts like a sleeping mask. So I would say that's my preferred sleeping mask. But I am going to try that Costco rice one and I'll let you know what I think. I love Costco. Love Costco so much. Kerry says, my skin capsulated vitamin C is another powerful antioxidant that has the same effect. Yeah, there's some really... I'd say vitamin C is probably the best studied of the antioxidants, very potent, but you could absolutely use resveratrol, you can use ferulic acid. I would go for a blend of antioxidants, so you've got multiple different ones, because each one will do something different. So get some pycnogenol, get some resveratrol, ferulic acid, Q10, blend it all together, and I think you'll get the best results. Cynthia says, hi Rob, greetings from Lisbon. Sending lots of love to Portugal, my love. I'm new here and I'm obsessed. Thank you. I don't know if it has been discussed in the past, but would love to know your opinion about Botox. Botox is fine. Works great for some people. Some people don't like it. It depends. I would say it depends what your take is on it. I had it many moons ago. I wasn't the biggest fan of it, but I wouldn't say no to having it again in the future. It works really, really well if you're looking for some targeted action, and of course it does have the clinical studies to show how effective it is. So I'm not anti-Botox, I just think what I would say is if you're going to have Botox done, make sure you go with a trusted provider, a professional, because there's a lot of people that have very dubious credentials and do it, and it's quite easy, it's an injectable treatment, it can go wrong. So I'd say do your research and go with someone that you trust and you know is going to do it right. I would say less is more, as with most cosmetic treatments. Don't go overboard, work out with someone that you trust what's right for you. That would be my recommendation. Yeah, I think it's a good anti-aging solution, but it's not the only one. And I would usually say to people, before you go for Botox, see Botox as almost like the end result, and then try other things beforehand. And if you're not getting the results you want, then go to Botox. I think a lot of people do Botox and then supplement it with skincare, which is perfectly fine, but I would personally do it the other way around. But it's up to you. Revis says, so close to 100,000 subscribers. Any plans in mind when you hit that milestone? It's a work in progress, Remy. It's a work in progress. I will come up with something. I've got about a week to do it in. John says, I've been loving it, but thank you for your support, Remy. And I know you were there from way low at subscriber numbers. And yeah, sending you lots of love. John Cheffy says, loving the Mad About Sunscreen. Thank you, John. Hope all is amazing with you. I'm so glad it's working for you. Scott says CosRx, not Costco. Oh. Cancelling my trip to Costco. Just let me cancel my taxi to Costco. I got really excited. I thought there was going to be a Costco sleeping mask. I am now going to try the CosRx rice sleeping mask. But Scott, you got me so excited then. I'm joking. It's fine. I'll still go to Costco. I really like their food anyway, so it's all good. Solvik says, Rob, I love that you read and answer all comments and questions and not just super chats. It's such a nice community. Oh, thank you, Solvik. Yeah, I love this. It's a bit like sitting down and having a chat with friends, which I absolutely love. Monica says, hi Rob, hope you're well. I am, Monica. Hope all is amazing with you. I want to say again, thank you for making the sunscreen I actually love and use. I absolutely hate sunscreen. You've accomplished the impossible. Thank you, Monica. That makes me so happy to read. I wanted to create something that people actually look forward to using, and the fact that I've done that, love it. So thank you. Scott says yes to the Mad About Skin sub cute dupe. Thank you, Scott. Love you. Debbie says, will the retinal have a pump dispenser or a dropper? Pump. Everyone wanted pump? You're getting pump. We had to work on a pump that won't leak. Zero leaking. Or pumpage. Rogue says, the Mad About Skin cleanser has the most gorgeous texture I feel that I've never encountered. Literally makes me not want to wash it off sometimes. Yay! And I can't wait for it to be back in stock because people have been asking so often when it's come back. It has been too popular, it's sold out, but it is coming back, I promise. Sandra says, okay to use retinol serum under your eyes? Yeah, absolutely. You can absolutely use it. Just be careful. Those areas are quite prone to dryness and irritation, so just be careful. Do it gently. Build up to it, but yeah. Stephanie said, did you watch Lab Muffin's YouTube video on precision skincare? Very interesting. I didn't, but I will check it out after this. Once I've been to the theatre, I'm going to the theatre in a few minutes, and then when I come back, I will watch that in bed. Thank you for the recommendation. Suzanne says, it's weird when Christina and Danny are here. I know. Well, Christina is working very hard with the new job, so sending lots and lots of love, Christina, if you're watching on Replay Squad, and to Danny too. We love them both. So John says, hope everyone is well. My skin got used to 0.1 tret. I'm really impressed, John, with how your skin handled tret, which is wonderful. It sounds like you've had a great experience with it, which I'm so thrilled. And hopefully you're getting the results that you want. Suzanne says, Jan is super lucky. Got my Mugwort Essence Peptides, SPF mud masks. His skin is flawless, Suzanne. You're a much kinder person than I would be. I would resent anyone getting their hands on that. Even the lovely and amazing Jan. Jan says, does anyone else get cravings for vinegar and salt chips when applying copper peptides? That's on a par with the hamster question, Jan. But no, I don't. But when I apply my next copper peptides, I will make sure I do it with salt and vinegar crisps because I love salt and vinegar. My favourite flavour. So, Tossa, wait, you guys crack me up so much. You crack me up so much. Jenny says, can you please do a video on keratosis pilaris? I have done one in the past. Google it. If you use the YouTube search feature, you'll see it was one of my older videos. The editing is terrible, but the advice still works. I might do an updated one though, because yeah, I might do an updated one on it. Maria says, what's your opinion on IDB known in skincare? It's okay. It's not an ingredient I look out for especially, but it is okay. I could do a little shorts video on it if that would help, Maria. Let me know if you would like that. Mally says, hi Rob, hi Rob, but behind, so sorry if it's already been asked, but aside from the retinol oil, what products do you have in the pipeline for 2023? The return of the cleanser, finally. We've got the retinol oil and the peptide mix blend, and possibly something else that I'm working on, but I don't want to announce it yet until it's actually, I know it's going to come to fruition. I don't want to promise and then not deliver, if that makes sense. So let's see. Eloise says, slight needle periods, then I get mild migraine and the muscles relax, but it was working for 6 months. Yeah, Botox is actually really good for excess sweating, for migraines. It has a lot of other benefits other than just anti-aging. I totally forgot that. So Eloise, thanks for mentioning. That is a really good point. And I have reached the end of the comments. That's a first. Is this the first live stream ever where I've been on time and managed to read all the comments out? That's never happened before. What is this? I don't even know what's happened. And it's in perfect timing because I'm now off to the theatre. I'm going to go glam myself up to go to the theatre, which I cannot wait. I'm so excited for this. Thank you all for being here with me on another fabulous Saturday. I really missed last week when we weren't able to do the live stream. Like, really missed it. And I should have done it from my my Italian hotel room. But I did really miss you guys. So thank you for being here. And yeah, thank you so much for being here and making my Saturday so special as always. We've got a shorts video that's going live straight after this, but I'm dashing straight off to the theatre and we'll keep you posted on what it was all like. I'm just going to send you all so much love. Once again, I hope you have the world's most amazing weekend. Take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and I'm sending you so much love and hugs. Love you all. Bye.